I can say it.
Wonderful, thank you.
Dear Heavenly Father, I'm thankful for this day. I'm thankful for the opportunity we have to once again meet this week together as a group to finish the quiz once we started. And Father, we ask at this time that the Spirit will be with us and leading and guiding us to help us remember the things which we have learned in order to help us complete the quiz. We pray for this and we do so in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
You guys ever shaved your knuckles?
No. Why?
I was just staring at my hand during the prayer. I was like, I wonder if I've ever shaved your It's a question I had.
I have never ever considered that.
Really?
No.
I've burnt them off.
Okay. Yeah, I've definitely burned the hairs off my fingers, but I never have. I don't even have knuckle hair. Anyway. Okay, so slight dilemma. I don't have the rest of the quiz with me, so anything we do today on this last question, I'm going to take home and transfer to that other portion.
Okay, that's fine.
I might need to get question number like part A from you guys. No, I have part A on there. I kind of want to work through like question 3, part A and part E again, now that our minds are still fresh. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm actually starting on it now. Again.
Okay, wonderful. Let's go ahead and get that.
Yeah.
And Maddie, my computer's recording. Do you mind if I look off of yours?
Yes, I am.
Do you mind?
No. He's gonna do that. You can just look off of it.
Don't look at her diary.
True.
Do you have a diary on your computer?
No, not my computer.
Oh.
I keep a scripture log.
That's a great thing to do.
Wow.
Oh yeah. I don't know where it is. Is it this one? Yeah. Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Sorry, I'm really bad at technology.
I don't know anyone who's really good at it in the IT department.
I called Dell a couple weeks ago to get this fixed.
That was a bad idea.
And yeah, they transferred me to Singapore. I was like, homie,
Homie.
That was customer support is useless.
I just
Yeah.
turn everything off.
So I had my dad do it instead.
Oh my goodness. Okay. 0.5x plus the square root of 8x plus 5,000. We're looking for cost for making x plates. X is the number of plates.
Didn't we
We worked-
figure that out?
We worked through this, but like at the very end of it, I had like 3 different answers that I had gotten from different ways of doing it, so I just want to check it. And then equals C, which is $83.50. So I kind of want to run through this because if we miss A, we miss B also.
Yep.
It's not like chemistry where if you mess up, then if you're consistent with your first mistake, you get points for the rest of the problem.
I wish that's how.
If that's how this works here, then that'd be amazing. But yeah, we just need to solve for x here. So in order to do that, we need to get this over on one side, which gives us the square root of 8x plus 500 or 5,000 equals 83.50 minus 0.5x. So we square one side and square the other.
Did you?
Is it minus 0.5?
It would have to be minus because this is 0.5 on that side.
Shouldn't we move the 83.5 to the other side?
We just need to isolate the square root.
Right, but if we move everything, oh, okay, that's right.
Okay.
You're right.
So if we square root both sides.
We can just square both sides because if we isolate the square root, then we can unsquare it. That leaves us with,
Makes sense?
cool. I kind of like math because it's just pure logic.
I don't.
You don't?
I found out yesterday when I talked to my advisor that this class for me is an elective because I don't need it for nursing. I'm pissed.
You mean you don't have to take chemistry 105?
I tested out of it.
You tested out of Chem 105? How did you test out of Chem 105?
AP tests.
AP tests.
Wow.
I need to tell my brother I took the car because you were taking the bus.
So on one side we have 69.72, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And on the other side,
You have 64 plus 64x plus.
0.25x.
yeah, just 8x plus 5,000. Because we're getting rid of the square root.
Remind.
41.75.
Then can't we just pretend like this equation is just like a solve for the x?
Yep, that's what we're finding. We're finding out the number of plates.
Yeah.
5,000 equals 6975.25 minus 83.50x
What do you get for your base equation
plus 0.25x
Eight
squared.
x.
once you solve for x? What are you getting? Or not solve for x, but once you get all of x on the same side, what do you have? What's your quadratic equation?
Okay, just give me a sec.
For x, I got 246.5.
72.25. Okay, so I have 0.5x squared plus 8x minus 1,972.25.
What?
Get it all back over on the same side.
When you square this,
Okay,
you have to make sure you're doing your box sort of. Because it looks like you only squared 8315.5x. You only squared those. You have to remember to FOIL them. So you have to make sure you're doing 83.50 times 0.5.
Oh,
Times two. So you have to move 0.5 back over, which you did. You did do that. So
okay. I don't even know how to do that.
okay. So for my base equation before doing the quadratic, I have 0.25x squared minus 91.5x plus 1975.25.
yes.
Okay.
0.25x squared minus 91.5x.
Plus 1975.25.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Okay, good. We're on the same page. That gives me some confidence.
Yep. Something I think I'm gonna do is factor out 1/4.
That's smart.
Hopefully that doesn't break it. I don't think it'll break it, but
Silly homework. Okay, here we go. It's still going.
but basically by factoring out the 1/4, you're multiplying everything by 4, correct?
Yeah, essentially. So you have x squared. Wait, and 1.5 divided by 1/4. Yeah, you're multiplying by 4. 366x plus 197.525 divided by 1/4.
So we have all whole numbers after that, I think.
Yeah, 79.7901. Okay, naturally a little.
79.
What?
197.25 times 4. Wait, how did I get that? I feel like, how did that happen? No,
79.01.
197.25 times 4.
Yeah, 1975.25 times 4 is 7901. 7,901. You put a decimal in there. 1975.25 times 4.
19. Oh,
It's right there.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna do it before factoring and after factoring, just to be safe.
Yep, I see, yep, okay. I just didn't notice when I put the decimal in the wrong place.
Huh, that's funny.
Yeah,
That's really funny.
yep.
Hilarious.
Actually, this is really funny with the quadratic formula, because I do the quadratic formula, and you know how you have 4 AC? I have 4 times 0.25 times 1975.25. So the 4 and the 1/4 cancel, I'm just left with 1975.25. It's kind of great.
So it comes out 7890. Correct?
I haven't gotten there yet.
No, I was talking about the correct for my final formula after
Okay.
factoring out the 1/4.
1/4 outside the parentheses, inside the parentheses, I have x squared minus 366x plus 7901.
Wait, what was that again?
1/4
Yeah.
times, and in the parentheses, I have a quadratic. And that
Yeah.
quadratic is x squared minus 366x plus 7901.
Okay.
Maybe I could just steal this from you.
Go for it. That's another number.
You multiplied it through, did you get, at the very end, did you get 1975?
For as part of my quadratic?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And then we're putting that in the quadratic formula, right?
You can factor out 1/4 though.
I hate 1/4.
For 83.5 squared, I'm getting 6972.
Really?
0.25 squared. 0.25. Sorry.
I get 6972.25.
You have it written as.
Did I write it down wrong?
Yeah, you have 1975.28.
Really?
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm not getting the number, that last number that you're getting there, so.
Where did I get that? Oh. I get 6975.25 minus 5,000. Because you have to subtract 5,000 from the other side.
Yeah. Which leaves me with 1972.25.
What? 1975,
Do 83.5 squared.
83.5 squared. 83.5 squared. Then minus 5, 1, 2, 3. 1972.525.
Where are you subtracting it? Where's the 5 that you're subtracting?
72. Did I copy that wrong?
I got 6972.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I copied that wrong.
Yeah.
I am so sorry.
I was like, there's something not right here.
One of these things is not like the other.
Okay. I get my decimal wrong, but then.
I just mess everything else up.
Oh gosh.
So would it still be 7,901 at the end, or will we change that to 6,965? Or 6,972?
So we end up with our constant is 7889.
Okay.
It should be. Make sure I'm not messing up now. It's been going around, I think.
It's contagious.
Yeah.
6400. Oh, that's a beautiful number for square rooting. Huh. It's just like 8. And 91.25 plus or minus the square root. Not the square root.
Okay,
I already did that. Plus or minus 80 divided by 0.5.
okay. 1 - 4 AC over 2. That is such a gigantic number. You getting gigantic numbers for your square root?
Yeah. I got 366 plus or minus 320 over 2. All over 2. Gives me 343. Oh, 323.
Yeah?
Absolutely. So I have 2 quadratics that are solved.
Shouldn't your 7, 8, 8, 9 be negative though?
It would be negative.
No? Because I'm still subtracting.
No, but that's part of the formula, but that's an individual value.
Which is still positive.
Oh, I just added a, okay. I see what it did.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. I just switched the negative for some reason. Okay. Now that I got that sorted out. Let's try this again.
Yep, okay, cool. Well, that's funny. I'm starting
Okay.
to not be a fan of the quadratic formula. Because it only works half the time.
Okay, so we have 360. So 366 plus or minus 320 over 2.
I think we're all on the same page then. You got it.
Which, I mean, it's 183 plus or minus 160.
Why 183?
Or you say 6 divided by 2?
Oh.
They both,
Oh, that's true. That works.
yeah, they both divide by 2, so.
You just did that a lot differently than I did.
You can factor this.
I think we did factor it. At least I know me and Kenny did.
Yeah.
It turns out to be a lot better that way because otherwise you get a decimal number when you don't factor it, and that doesn't make any sense because we're like you can't have a half a plate of something.
Yeah.
So you have to round it up to 23 plates.
So it's either, oops, sorry. Either 183 plus 116. So it's either 343
It's 23.
or,
I got it.
yeah, or 23. So the first number is probably the one we want, I imagine.
The 23, I threw 23 back through the equation. That is the only one that gives us 83.5. The other one gives us some ridiculous number of like 200 something. So yeah, 23 is the value of x.
Okay. Which makes sense considering that it is a root.
Yeah, I
in
like
the
that.
equation. So
I concur. Maddie, any opinions?
I agree.
Awesome. How do you feel about it?
I feel like that went a lot better than the first time I tried to do
Yeah, that went a lot quicker.
Yeah, a lot better.
it. It didn't take us 20 minutes this time.
I know. I
To
think
get the wrong answer.
Yeah.
true. I don't know. There's something about your brain. Like if you don't take a break, your brain will lose its efficiency. Because when you hyper focus, you suddenly go into a state where your body like forgets about everything else, food, sleep, and whatever, and you become extremely like non-efficient.
You become a zombie.
You become a zombie.
Every half hour, generally, you want to take like a 5-minute break. But
Yeah, like 20 minutes to half an hour is a good time to take a break.
Take a break like every 15 minutes.
yeah.
That's good. Well, here's the thing about the breaks. It can't last more than 5 minutes because then your brain forgets everything that you just did. But if it's 5 minutes, if it's 5 minutes, it's just in that window where it's like it's diffused, but it's still focused.
Yeah.
It's like staying balanced.
Okay. Now we have to do part B.
Part B. Okay, what does part B say?
If a food sells for $4.49 per plate, then what is the minimum number of plates the GM must make and sell to make a profit?
Okay. Per plate. In order to make a profit.
So this one, would we have to figure it out instead of using 83.5, we use 449?
Let's see.
449 per plate. In order to make, we just calculated before, like how much you would need to
So,
sell at the farmer's market.
so 23 plates is $83.50, so just divide 83.5 by 23.
Basically, we have to figure out, so they're basically two different graphs. And basically, we have to figure out at what point,
They intersect.
I think that's what we want. Because what you want is to know how many plates he has to sell where he's making more than it costs.
Yeah, I can see
to
that as
make-
the intersection point.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like the intersection point where you're making more money than it costs.
I like that
And they
thinking.
do.
I was originally thinking that if we just took 4.49 times 23, our previous answer, and that would pump us above the
Yeah.
85.83.5. But I think the intersection is a better idea because that makes visual sense to me.
Yeah, that's like what I'm thinking in my head. And hopefully I'm visualizing the graphs correctly because it's still in my head and I don't do as well with that. If I can write it down, if I can just make like,
Brief graph.
yeah, just a brief sketch. Cause
I can just grab it real quick.
yeah, cause what this one looks like is,
Well, we would use, can we use this formula? No. Yeah, right?
449 per plate.
okay, so what we got here?
I'm struggling to see how these two equations fit together. Like, where do we put the 4.29?
Okay, so
Or, ugh.
yeah, it doesn't look very nice. And then we would have,
What if, rather than working with 0.5x plus x plus 5,000, we just work with our squared value? That would give us a much better looking graph.
so this is kind of roughly what they'll look like. Where your x is the number of plates, and then y for your and and then your y for your 449 per plate is this line. This is super exaggerated, by the like scaled way down.
Yeah.
Like up to here is like 500 or something.
Whoa, I just had a thought.
Yeah.
What if we use the difference quotient?
Whoa.
Because what we're left with is we're left with a parabola.
Mhm.
Essentially, it kind of looks like this. I'm not going to say this is perfect, but this is our original equation for how many plates there are.
Mhm.
And then we have a line over here that signifies the derivative
Mhm.
or the difference quotient as the x approaches 0. Wherever the vertex is where she hits her maximum amount that she can earn would be the next. So that's the maximum, not the begin to make a profit.
I think what we can do is set the two equal to each other.
Which equation?
Just
4.49x.
So 449x and then our 0.5x.
Plus or minus plus the square root.
Yeah,
thing.
our rational function, I guess it is.
Okay.
And set them equal to each other. And that should tell you where they meet.
Oh, yeah, I can see that, because that would be the 4.49x would be the total cost per plate. And then we just have our total value on the other side. I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we can solve for whatever the x value would be. Okay, that's smart. I like that.
So I think that should work.
4.49x minus 0.5x gives me 3.99. Hey, it's one of those sales technique things. Only $3.99 a plate. 4.49. Square root of x minus 5,000. Square that. 3.99 squared.
So it is important to keep in mind that the point where they meet exactly is going to be where there's
Zero.
net zero.
It's net zero. So it has to be one beyond that.
So it has to be greater than that number, basically.
I like that.
Well, it's going to be a whole number.
Hmm?
'Cause-
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can basically just go to the next nearest whole number. Round up to the nearest whole number, and you should end up with your profit. And then you just say it's greater, X must be greater than this. So,
Okay, wonderful.
Alright.
Okay.
yeah, it's gonna be. Almost certainly. But thankfully for this one, we just round up. Yay!
Good.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, oh, gee.
Yeah.
This is irrational, though.
Huh?
This number's irrational.
What do you mean?
Because I get 8 plus or minus the square root of 8 squared minus 4 times 15.9201 times 5,000.
Wait, hold up.
And that's 64 minus 318402, which is highly irrational.
Yes. Yeah. We started with 8x minus 5,000 instead of positive.
Oh, wonderful. That makes life so much easier.
That's the problem.
So I just need to change the sign all the way around.
We've been messing up. We both have been messing up our signs pretty much all day.
Ugh, that's why we have each other, though.
Yeah.
We got each other's backs.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Woo, okay, that makes life so much better. Thanks, Ian.
Yeah, no problem.
Saved my back. 64 plus that.
Okay. And now for our super ugly numbers.
Ugh. I hope that this is a very square rootable number. It is not. I don't know what I would do without a calculator.
Yeah, it's not going to be. It's just not.
It's not gonna be pretty.
All right, so we have 8 squared minus 4. 2.5, 1, negative 5,000. All over, it's 2a, right? So,
Yeah.
Yep, this is not going to be a pretty number.
Okay. I essentially get 18 and negative 18.
So one of them is going to have to be.
Well, if it's 18,
Same.
it's greater than or equal to, because the number comes out to be 7.97. Yeah. Get that work.
Okay, let's see here.
Okay.
So, what'd you get for your, how many plates?
X is greater than or equal to 18.
I didn't get that at all.
The number I came out with was 17.975.
I came out with way more than
Okay.
that, way higher.
You want to go ahead and double check it?
Yeah, let me see what we got here.
When we're done today, I gotta show you like an African drum beat. It's pretty awesome.
Radical, dude.
So radical.
Off the chain.
It's so great. Actually, it's really cool because it kind of throws it. It's in a musical loop. So like every phrase, everything will line up, but the phrase takes a little bit of time to get through.
I have a figure to show you guys if you like the Titanic.
All right.
How about what?
Do you like recorders in the Titanic?
Recorders? Like the flute things?
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna play it for you anyways.
How did the theme song go?
Do, 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 do. Basically, it's a video of a guy playing the recorder, but it's like the Titanic theme song. So like, it's amazing.
Really? Does it sound like that?
Oh.
Sorry, I was like touching it with my shoe.
Okay. So if we think about that, what's this every time?
What? He's so flat. What the freak, dude?
Recorder, what do you expect?
Yeah, it's a recorder.
I swear he's messing up on purpose. You can't do that.
Okay, so
He's so sharp. Make it stop! Make it stop! Get out of this! Oh.
It's so funny though.
Okay. I must have done something weird when I was doing the calculation, or you putting it in the calculator. Because I got 17.97.
Okay, you got it.
Basically, yeah, X when X is greater than,
Or equal to 18.
yeah. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. How do you guys feel about that? You able to get there?
So I guess she just wants to know the minimum number of plates that they have to sell. So that's 18. So
Will she sell it though? Probably not because it's a farmer's market.
I don't know.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I love farmers markets. Get all the fresh produce and whatnot.
James
All right,
sounds
that was
like
fun. Half an hour, we got it finished. I'll go ahead and transfer this to the original sheet and send it in. We still have the individual quiz, right?
I do.
I got to problem 4 on it. And problem 4 stumped me. So
Really? I haven't taken it yet. I still have to get through my math plan tonight.
4 was
No,
kind of tricky.
there is homework you have to do.
Really?
Yeah, I'll show you it. You have just an FYI.
Oh yeah.
Something I missed?
Well, this lessons 3 and 4 aren't on my math lab.
Yeah.
You have to actually the worksheets.
Yeah, there are worksheets you have to go to. It's lesson 4, and they're rational and polynomial. They're really
But
easy.
yeah,
That's
it
it?
was easy.
Do we just submit them to Dropbox?
No, you don't even have to submit them to Dropbox. You take a self-report quiz to say how many you got right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's
So
not too
it's-
hard.
Basically, just do it on your honor.
Yeah. Okay.
Just an FYI though, they're really easy.
Mhm.
So
That'll be good. I wouldn't mind a little easy after this. I'm glad that I was able to think on that, actually figure this one out today. My brain
Yeah,
just did
I have a
not
lot
want
more
to do
blood in my brain right now. I think I'll take the individual quiz before I do the homework.
it. It wasn't too bad. The individual quiz.
Really? Not too bad at all? Okay. Good.
Problem 4 was.
I'm trying to remember what problem 4 was.
It was like find something.
Let me look at it.
It had a horizontal and a vertical asymptote,
supposed to
which
talk
wasn't hard
about
to
it.
find.
Or is that the only?
It's just said graph. The thing is, you have to intersect with that one point.
Okay.
That's difficult.
Yeah, I have it here. Oh, yeah, I remember now what it was. It was kind of, it was.
It was just weird.
But I think I got it.
Okay, cool. Well, I gotta take off.
You have to graph for, you have to figure out the points for it's basically like those questions where she gives you, here's like, basically says it's a rational function that passes through
Points A and B.
and has these vertical asymptotes and this horizontal asymptote, and then you have to figure out the equation.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting through exponential functions right now. I'm having a little bit of a go at it, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would someone like to say the closing prayer?
I'll say it. I like blessings.
Wonderful.
Heavenly Father, I'd like to thank you for this day and thank you for allowing us to come together on this Saturday afternoon. We're so thankful that you allowed us to figure out this problem that we were having a tough time with. And we love you so very much and say these things in the name of Jesus Christ.
How long did we spend on that question?